Everything is changing. What if I told you that everything from your sermon prep to how your people engage with the Bible is changing, and fast. Lifeway just released 10 game-changing ministry trends for 2025, and if you're not paying attention, your church might fall behind. So stick around, because knowing these could help you lead with greater impact this year. Hi there, my name is Todd Rhodes. I am one of the co-founders over at chemistrystaffing.com. And I am your host here on the Healthy Church Staff Podcast. Okay, Lifeway just came out with these top 10 trends, and today I got to zip right through these. This is going to be a whirlwind. You can check. I'm going to try and put the link in the comments as well. You can email me, podcast@chemistrystaffing.com, if you want the link as well. But I want to share, and I'm going to go through these really quickly because we only have a limited amount of time here. Trend number 1 out of 10. Burnout is still the elephant in the sanctuary. Okay, ministry fatigue hasn't magically gone away. Pastors and staff still tired. They're still emotionally, physically, and spiritually tired. And the key in 2025 is going to be sustainable ministry rhythms. Think sabbaticals, think better boundaries, think healthier expectations, and saying no more often. Ministry fatigue has been incredibly dominant in the past 5 years since we went through that little thing in 2020 in March, and we've seen a lot of pastors really struggle with ministry fatigue and burnout, and it's getting better. But 2025, we're still continuing to see a ton of pastors and church leaders that are really struggling with fatigue and burnout. Okay, that's trend number 1, and I took too long on trend number 1. I'll try and be better on trend number 2. Here we go. Hybrid church is the new normal. No more either or. We're officially in a both-and world, okay? People will engage with your church both in person and digitally, and if you're only programming for one or the other, you're already going to start to lose them, okay? Here's the tip for this point here. Your online presence isn't just a side hustle, it's discipleship. You can disciple people online. You can stream smarter and email better and engage meaningfully. Digital encouragement, digital discipleship, digital engagement is not only possible, it's necessary. Okay, trend number 3, biblical illiteracy. Illiteracy is growing fast, okay? People aren't reading Scripture, and when they do, they're often reading it out of context. Your sermons can't assume a biblical baseline anymore. So what does this mean? It means you got to be creative. You got to teach the big picture of Scripture, but you also need to teach the details of Scripture. You need to use visual storytelling. You need to reinforce teaching outside of Sunday morning. And again, that's where some of the digital is going to come in, so that you can have a footprint in people's lives, not just on Sunday, but all the way throughout the week. So that's trend number 3. Trend number 4, AI is coming to church, ready or not. We've talked about AI quite a bit on this podcast and on our YouTube channel. Do a search and you can find out everything that I've said about AI, the good, the bad, the ugly. But AI is coming. Matter of fact, it's already here. It doesn't make any difference if you're ready or not. AI isn't just for Silicon Valley anymore. It's in sermon prep, it's in administration, it's even in discipleship tools. And churches usually using AI wisely can save a lot of time and increase impact. But it's a tool. It's not a shepherd, okay? Use it to support, not to replace Spirit-led leadership. Okay, that's trend number 4. Trend number 5. Man, I'm getting my words out today. Here we go. Trend number 5. Giving habits are changing. Tithing is becoming less consistent, especially among younger generations. Generosity today is relational, it's mission-driven, and it's tech-enabled. So in 2025, what's that mean? It means that your giving strategy needs to include monthly partners, project-based campaigns, easy digital giving tools. Those are all really important as giving and generosity continues to change, okay? Trend 6, Gen Z and Alpha need a different approach. They're not just young millennials. They're different. Think short form content. Think social causes, really important to Gen Z and Alpha. Think deep spiritual hunger wrapped in kind of a digital apathy. Okay? Your kids, your youth ministries, man, they have to shift from events-based to identity-based formation. Okay? It's really important. Things are changing. You need to continue to change as a church. If you put changes off for the next 5 years, in 5 years, as fast as things are moving, man, you're going to be totally out of it. Okay? Trend number 7, mental health matters more than ever. One of the most sought after things in 2025, churches that are safe for the soul. And that means normalizing counseling, creating spaces for honest conversations, training staff to listen with empathy, not just give answers. It's huge. Mental health, and this is coming out of 5 years ago as well. Mental health is larger than ever. People still going through a lot of crap from the pandemic and still trying to get life back in order. And that includes a lot of us working in church ministry. Okay. Trend number 8, discipleship must get smaller to grow bigger. Mega events, they're out. Micro discipleship is in. Okay. That's the trend. People are craving deep, personal, transformational connections. So home groups, one-on-one mentorships, peer-based accountability, absolutely thriving in 2025. Trend number 9, I told you we were going to fly right through these. Trend number 9, cultural conversations are inevitable. Your silence is no longer neutral. Churches must engage with cultural issues biblically and wisely and compassionately without becoming political sounding boards, okay? So you need to have courage and kindness. And courage and kindness can coexist, but you need to prepare your staff to have hard conversations with grace. All right? And then trend number 10 is data will drive ministry decisions. Churches that measure well will lead well, okay? Whether it's engagement metrics, health assessments, discipleship outcomes, track what matters. And we just talked, I believe, yesterday or the day before on this podcast about the importance of getting beyond the butts in seats metric, right? Use surveys, attendance trends for different programs, small groups, feedback loops to refine your strategy monthly, not yearly. It's that important. Ministry in 2025, it isn't harder. I don't think it's harder. Everybody always thinks it's harder. I don't know that's harder. It's just different. And if you're paying attention to these trends, you're already one step ahead, okay? Maybe click the link and read the new research from Lifeway. I geek out about this kind of thing, and I know some people do, and other people are like, no, I just let me preach Jesus and I'll be fine. Okay, preach Jesus, absolutely, but you do need to know what's going on in the greater Big C church and in culture, and I think that'll really help you. So hopefully this has been helpful to you today. We try here on the Healthy Church Staff Podcast every day to bring you items that would be of interest and encouragement to you as a church staff member. And if there's ever any way that I can help you or any of my team here at Chemistry Staffing can help you, please reach out to me, podcast@chemistrystaffing.com. I need encouragement too. So if you find this podcast encouraging or these videos encouraging, reach out to me, podcast@chemistrystaffing.com. Let me know that. I would really appreciate that. I read everything that comes in. All right, so we will be back here again tomorrow on the Healthy Church Staff Podcast. Hope you have an absolutely